It was one of the most ambitious social engineering programs in the history of American foreign policy. It was supposed to win the war without firing a single shot, and it failed in ways that made the military situation measurably worse. The Strategic Hamlet program, launched in 1962 under the Kennedy administration in partnership with South Vietnamese President Ngo Dinh Diem, was built around a theory of counterinsurgency that had shown some results in British operations in Malaya during the 1950s. The core idea was straightforward in concept and catastrophic in execution. Move rural South Vietnamese peasants from their ancestral villages into fortified new settlements, protected hamlets surrounded by defensive perimeters, cutting them off physically from the Viet Cong's ability to recruit among them, tax them, and draw on them for food and intelligence. On paper, the program moved with impressive speed. Thousands of hamlets were constructed or converted across South Vietnam within months, and official reports flowing back to Washington described the program as progressing extraordinarily well, with millions of South Vietnamese now living within the protected hamlet system. What those reports consistently obscured was what was actually happening on the ground. Vietnamese peasants were being forcibly removed from land their families had farmed for generations, land where their ancestors were buried, land that carried a cultural and spiritual significance the American planners designing the program had made almost no effort to understand. They were moved into unfamiliar locations, given inadequate compensation, and expected to defend communities they had no emotional connection to against an insurgency that in many areas had deep roots in exactly the villages being dismantled. Many hamlets were Viet Cong infiltrated within weeks of establishment. Others were simply abandoned by residents who walked back to their original villages at night. The program collapsed almost entirely after the assassination of Diem in November 1963 and was quietly wound down, leaving behind a rural population that had been displaced, alienated, and in many cases actively pushed toward the insurgency the program was designed to defeat. Did you know about the Strategic Hamlet program before today? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more hidden policy failures from this war.